Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'd. Qala Allah tabarak wa ta'ala fil kalamil majid wal furqanil hamid. La yukallifu Allah nafsan illa wus'aha. في مقام آخر قال الله تبارك وتعالى إن الله مع الصابرين. وعلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خير الأمور أوسطها. صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وآل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم وسلم. My most honorable brother and sister in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I'm going to talk about a very, very important matter which we daily face in our life. The topic is how to minimize the risks in life. How to minimize the risks in the life. Remember, the life is a combination of happiness and sorrow. In the history of the mankind, none was always happy and none was always in sorrow or in pensive mood. Everybody's life is full of both problems and solutions. Why? Because there's no pain, no gain. Where there is a flower, there is a risk of thorn. Even if we leave the city busy life and choose the jungle to live, even there is a risk of wild animals, snakes. We cannot escape the risks in our life while living in the dunya. Only after death, the believer can hope risk-free life in the Jannah. With the izn of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At least we can try to minimize the risk to some extent. Go to the life of the prophets, Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. They were facing a big task for the guidance of the mankind, especially Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The job was given for the mankind. But how much he suffered, we know that. The higher is the goal, the higher will be risk. Lower is the goal, lower are the risk. You know, the people who, how many people went to try to conquer Mount Everest, Himalayas? Thousands. Some succeeded. How many people tried to go to moon? It was all full of risk. But some succeeded. You have to face the risk. So for that, few suggestions are here. We have to do correct planning. We should plan under the guidance of some expertise of that field, the area we have our goal. We should have a guide or mentor in the life. We should never forget our past experiences. Past experiences should be considered before choosing any goal. Never plan with excitement and emotions. Because we should use our head and the consultation of the expertise. We should not pick up any goal that's not within our reach. Even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not expect from us which we cannot do. I quoted Ayat Mubarakah, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not obligate anyone beyond his capacity. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not put burden on any soul beyond his capacity which he cannot do. Another example, if we physically can carry 30 pounds, so we should not try to carry 40 pounds. Otherwise, we will end up with orthopedic surgeon. To minimize the risk, we should have quality of the patience, big heart, and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because with patience, time is a great healer. Time will help you to see risks are going down. Because there is a promise in the Quran Majid. فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْأُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْأُسْرِ يُسْرًا. So indeed, with hardship, there is ease. Means, with a risk, there is ease. Risk may go away. And no doubt, with hardship, there is ease. So, all risk never stay. Some will remain there. We should be ready to face some risk. If we want risk-free life, impossible. We cannot have that. We should not ignore those goals which are reachable by us. We should follow the principle, easy to difficult, small to big. We should start from small business with less risk and go on progressing to big businesses. We should be moderate in the life in every matter. Extremism will bring you a lot of risks. Example, while raising your child as a good, successful Muslim citizen, we should put some responsibility on his shoulder to train him to face some risks and under our supervision. Example, to a blind man, we should not just leave him on the road. We should give him some cane, stick, then trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his safety. To achieve any goal, we have to take some level of risk always. Please, we should not make any decision when we are very, very happy or very, very sad or very, very angry or emotional, because in such extreme condition, mind does not work properly. We may end up in the wrong decision. Another example, why selecting the future partner in life, means wife, we should not run after beauty. We should not run after love, because love is a blind. Love is a blind, and we cannot make proper decision. Always give priority, in the case of the marriage, priority to the better seerah, better ikhlaq. Of course, with better ikhlaq there is beauty, noorun ala noor. Because blind marriage, only marriage based on the love, will bring you in lot of risks. Never ever throw arrow in the dark. You will lose the arrow, get nothing. In case of marriage, we should always consider compatibility in maximum aspect of life among both. Remember that more we obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Rasul Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we can minimize risk in our life. Because everything in the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. While starting any mission, any new job, any business, we should learn Islamic rulings related to that particular business from any certified scholar to whom we trust. We should never forget du'as, begging from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to seek His mercy and His help. The best dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Himself told us in Quran Majid, which will cover all our dunya matter and life hereafter matter. It will cover the risks also. It will minimize the risk of our life. Beautiful dua. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina azaban nar. Ya Allah, O Rabb, bless me with the goodness of this dunya, the goodness of the akhirat, and save me from the fire of Jahannam. So when I'm asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bless me with the goodness, hasana. So goodness will guarantee minimum risk. Subhanallah. We cannot bring risk to zero, but at least with such du'as to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we can minimize the risk. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help us in our matter and guide us in our matter. MashaAllah. So now, This is my few suggestions to minimize the risk in the life. Let me tell you frankly, we should lead a life full of taqwa. We cannot take risk of Jahannam for 1 second also. No. Our life should be full of taqwa, and we should try our best to take our last breath free from any kind of sin. Inshallah, summa inshallah, that we do hope from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will enter Jannah, our grave become the peace of paradise. Soon we take last breath. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. In the end, we should make dua to anybody of us, any Muslim, any Islamic country, any human being, any humanity, have any kind of risky problem. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with His mercy, remove those difficulties. Ameen, Ameen, Ameen. Assalam. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.